On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Shabby.
Of a building or object, in poor condition through age and neglect.
Examples:
Shabby appearance. Shabby treatment. The shabby couch had seen better days.
Throng.
A large crowd of people.
Examples:
Throng of flag waving. Throng of emotions. The throng of people made it hard to move through the crowd.
Brilliantly.
In an intelligent, graceful, or skillful manner, very brightly or effectively.
Examples:
Brilliantly executed. Brilliantly lit. He played the piano brilliantly at the concert.
Twilight.
The soft, diffused light from the sky when the sun is below the horizon, either from sunrise to sunrise or sunset to sunset.
Examples:
Twilight sky. Twilight of an era. The sky was a beautiful pink and orange color at twilight.
Drape.
To arrange or hang cloth or clothing loosely over something, typically in a decorative way, to cover or decorate loosely with material.
Examples:
Drape a coat. Drape a curtain. She draped a shawl over her shoulders to keep warm.
Filmy.
Thin and translucent, like film.
Examples:
Filmy clouds. Filmy dress. The curtains were made of a filmy, sheer material that let in plenty of light.
Admiration.
The feeling or attitude of respect and approval for someone or something.
Examples:
Ungrudging admiration. Admiration by other people. The artist received admiration for their work from critics and fans alike.
Linger.
To stay in a place or exist longer than expected.
Examples:
Linger in the mind. Linger over your work. She lingered for a moment before leaving the room.
Wistful.
Expressing a feeling of vague, sad, or inconsolable longing.
Examples:
In a wistful mood. Wistful feeling. He had a wistful look in his eyes as he remembered the past.
Plume.
A large feather or group of feathers worn as an ornament or a symbol of achievement or distinction, especially on a hat.
Examples:
Plume of smoke. Plume of feathers. The bird had a beautiful plume on its head.
Violet.
Between blue and purple in hue.
Examples:
Bluish violet. Violet quartz. Red and violet are opposites on the color spectrum.
Mink.
A small carnivorous mammal with dark brown fur, native to North America and Europe.
Examples:
The texture of mink. Mink fur. She wrapped herself in the luxurious mink coat on the cold winter day.
Unmistakable.
Clearly recognizable, impossible to mistake or misunderstand.
Examples:
Find unmistakable evidence. Unmistakable difference. His talent for singing is unmistakable.
Throb.
To beat with a strong, regular rhythm as a pulse or a heart.
Examples:
Throb at the thought of the accident. Throb with excitement. The wound continued to throb with pain despite the medication.
Mottled.
Marked with spots or patches of different colors or shades.
Examples:
Mottled skin. A mottled stripe. The mottled leaves on the tree indicated a disease.
Sham.
Something that is not as good or true as it seems to be and is intended to deceive people, a person who pretends to be something they are not.
Examples:
A sham battle. Turn out to be all sham. The data he prepared was completely sham.
Ablaze.
On fire, burning brightly.
Examples:
Sky ablaze with stars. Ablaze with passion. The building was ablaze with fire.
Turban.
A headdress consisting of a long piece of cloth wound around the head and sometimes the face.
Examples:
Turban on head. Turban shell. The man wore a turban as part of his traditional cultural attire.
Pigeon.
A stout-bodied bird with a small head, short legs, and a short, cooing call, typically found in cities and domesticated for food.
Examples:
A racing pigeon. Pigeon on the roof. The pigeon perched on the windowsill, pecking at the bread crumbs left for it.
Otter.
A semi-aquatic mammal with a sleek, streamlined body, short legs, webbed feet, and dense, soft fur, found in and around freshwater and coastal areas.
Examples:
Otter in the river. Sea otter fur. The playful otter swam around the river, diving in and out of the water.
Queer.
Strange or odd, typically in an interesting or attractive way.
Examples:
Queer money. Queer fashion. The behavior of the clown at the party was quite queer.
Caudal.
Pertaining to the tail end of a body.
Examples:
Caudal appendage. Caudal region. The caudal fin of the fish was slightly damaged, but still functional.
Pluck.
To pull or draw something, especially with sudden force or effort, to strip of feathers.
Examples:
Pluck a gray hair. Pluck out weeds. She plucked the flowers off the bush.
Ragged.
Of clothing, frayed or not in good condition, tattered.
Examples:
Ragged edge. Ragged clothing. The old flag was ragged and torn.
Tremulous.
Tending to shake or quiver, timid.
Examples:
Tremulous handwriting. Tremulous hand. Her voice was tremulous as she spoke in front of a large audience.
Resolute.
Firm in purpose or belief, determined.
Examples:
Resolute defiance. Resolute action. He was resolute in his determination to succeed.
Slam.
To shut a door or window noisily, to strike something violently or noisily.
Examples:
Slam the door. Slam the book against a wall. She slammed the door shut, angry at the person on the other side.
Bluish.
Having a color that is a shade of blue.
Examples:
Bluish cloth. Bluish color. The flowers had a bluish tint, indicating they needed to be riper.
Immerse.
To become fully involved in a particular activity, to dip or submerge in a liquid, especially so that they or it are entirely covered.
Examples:
Immerse the cloth in the dye. Completely immerse the ingredient. He immersed himself in his research.
Lava.
A frothy substance produced by mixing soap and water, used for cleaning.
Examples:
Creamy lather. Lather of foam. The bar of soap produced a thick lather as she washed her hands.
Famine.
A severe shortage of food, often caused by drought, war, or economic reasons.
Examples:
Famine relief. Coal famine. The severe famine caused by the drought has left many people without food.
Daze.
The feeling of distress and disbelief that you have when something bad happens accidentally. Verb, to confuse or stun someone with a sudden intense light or loud noise.
Examples:
Walk around in a daze. Days of sleep. He was in a daze from the sudden news and couldn't process it properly.
Creditor.
A person, company, etc., to whom a debtor owes money.
Examples:
the creditor's claims. Bankrupt creditor. I asked the lawyer to initiate creditor negotiations for voluntary liquidation.
Ostrich.
A large flightless bird native to Africa with a long neck, legs, and bill.
Examples:
ostrich eggs. Ostrich feathers. The farmers raise ostriches for their meat, eggs, and feathers.
Ransack.
To search through something thoroughly, often in a destructive or violent manner.
Examples:
ransack a house. Ransack a town. Burglars ransacked the store, stealing everything of value.
Plunge.
To dive quickly and steeply downward, to thrust or throw into something. Noun, a steep and rapid fall.
Examples:
plunge into the water. Plunge a dagger through his heart. The company's profits plunged after the recall of their new product.
Grope.
To feel one's weight by touching, typically because one cannot see.
Examples:
grope after the truth. Grope for an answer. He was forced to grope in the dark for the light switch.
Eloquent.
Able to speak or write clearly and impressively.
Examples:
an eloquent speaker. Eloquent writing. She gave an eloquent speech at the graduation ceremony.
Persuasive.
Tending to make you want to do or believe a particular thing, convincing.
Examples:
persuasive advertising. Persuasive speaker. He made a persuasive argument for the new policy.
Quiver.
To shake or tremble with a slight, rapid motion.
Examples:
quiver in the breeze. Quiver with excitement. The archer's hands quivered as he aimed the arrow at the target.
Indignant.
Angry or resentful at what is perceived as unfair treatment.
Examples:
indignant expression. An indignant denial. She was indignant when she heard the news.
Abrupt.
Sudden and unexpected.
Examples:
abrupt departure. Speak in an abrupt manner. The sudden, abrupt change in weather caught everyone by surprise.
Yearn.
To strongly desire or long for something.
Examples:
yearn after my old days. Yearn for love. She yearned for the days when things were simpler.
Creep.
To move slowly, quietly, and carefully, usually to avoid being seen or heard.
Examples:
creep along the leaf. Creep toward the mouse. Aging creeps up slowly with time.
Disillusion.
To disappoint someone or something because you found that something you believed in or hoped for was not as it seemed.
Examples:
Disillusion the young. Disillusion him about reality. She felt disillusioned with the management and decided to leave.
Oblivious.
Not aware of something, especially what is happening around you, forgetful.
Examples:
Oblivious of his promise. Oblivious to our response. She was so engrossed in her work that she was oblivious to her surroundings.
Demur.
To raise objections or show reluctance.
Examples:
Demur at the claim. Demur at the proposal. When asked to participate in the project, she demurred, saying she was too busy.
Fumble.
To handle something awkwardly, to make mistakes or errors in attempting something.
Examples:
Fumble about in a bag. Fumble a grounder. The receiver fumbled the ball, and the other team recovered it.
Radiant.
Emitting light or heat, shining brightly.
Examples:
Radiant smile. Radiant light. She looked radiant on her wedding day.
Dingy.
Dark, gloomy, and dirty.
Examples:
Dingy apartment. Dingy lighting. The dingy room needed a fresh coat of paint.
Huddle.
To crowd or press closely together, cuddle.
Examples:
Huddle in a temporary shelter. Huddle around the open fire. The children huddled together for warmth in the cold winter storm.
Cot.
A small bed for a baby or child, typically with high sides to prevent the child from falling out.
Examples:
Cot in the tent. Baby's cot. The hospital provides cots for patients' families who want to stay overnight.
Vitality.
The state of being strong and active, energy.
Examples:
Vitality of youth. The vitality of the company. The new gym membership has improved his vitality and overall health.
Kindle.
To start a fire, to light.
Examples:
Kindle strife. Kindle a passion. He kindled a fire in the fireplace to warm the room.
Diffident.
Lacking self-confidence, shy.
Examples:
Diffident attitude. A diffident person. He was diffident when meeting new people, often struggling to make conversation.
Accost.
To approach and speak to someone aggressively or insistently.
Examples:
Accost a stranger. Accost a suspect. The man accosted her on the street and asked for money.
Salesperson.
A person whose job is to sell goods in a shop or directly to customers.
Examples:
A salesperson in a store. A drapery salesperson. He received the title of the best salesperson in all our branches worldwide.
Bosom.
A woman's breasts or chest.
Examples:
A generous bosom. A bosom friend. He carried a knife in his bosom.
Ebb.
The movement of the tide out to sea, low tide, verb, to flow back or recede.
Examples:
Ebb and flow. At a low ebb. The tide was at its ebb, revealing the sandy beach.
Drown.
To die or cause to die by being unable to breathe underwater.
Examples:
Drown in a bath. I was drowned in work. Floods have the potential to drown any subsurface animals easily.
Disrupt.
To prevent or stop something, especially an event, activity, or process, from continuing in the usual way by causing a problem or disturbance.
Examples:
Disrupt a well-ordered condition. Disrupt sleep. I'm so sorry to disrupt you when you're pretty busy.
Infer.
To form an opinion or conclude that something is true based on existing facts.
Examples:
Infer quality from price. Infer the possibility. Animal desire and preference are always inferred from their behavior.
Reluctantly.
In a way that you are unwilling to do something, with hesitation.
Examples:
Reluctantly approve the idea. Reluctantly leave. He reluctantly agreed to go to the party.